Today is January 22nd, and this is the medium daily integral. So, let's start. So, let's let u equal this nested sign. So, we have sine of x minus sine of x minus sine and x minus, and this goes on and on and on, right? So, now what we can observe is that this nested sign, well, since this goes on infinitely, this whole thing, right, is the same as if we start from here and we go on infinitely, right? So u is the same as sine of x minus u. So we can now solve for x. We have arc sine of u is equal to x minus u. So x is equal to u plus arc sine of u. So this means dx, well, the derivative of u is just 1. And the derivative of arc sine is going to be 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared. And then we have our du. Okay, now what we need to know is our bounds. So we start from 0, right? So 0 is equal to u plus arc sine of u, and we go till pi over 2 plus 1. Pi over 2 plus 1 is equal to u plus arc sine of u. So, when is this satisfied? Okay, well, when is arc sine of u equal to 0? That's when sine, that's at 0. So sine of 0 is 0. So arc sine is equal to 0 when u equals 0. So notice that if u is equal to 0, then this equation is satisfied. Okay, so that is simple enough. However, for this, let's think about this. When is arc sine, right? When does arc sine equal pi over 2? Well, that's when u equals 1. So if u equals 1, then arc sine of u is pi over 2, and u is equal to 1, so u equals 1 satisfies this equation. So this gives us our bounds. So we are going to integrate from 0 to 1. We have this whole expression to be u, and now we need to multiply by our dx. Our dx is 1 plus 1 over square roots of 1 minus u squared du. So now we can integrate this. U plus u squared of 1 minus u squared du. So we have the integral of u is the integral of u over square root of 1 minus u squared du. The integral of u, well, we can do that already. That's u squared over 2 from 0 to 1, right? And then plus this. So I'm just going to call this I1 for now. So for plus I1, and this is, well, that's 1/2 minus 0 plus I1. This is 1/2 plus I1. So for I1, we can use the substitution of so you have t equals t is equal to 1 minus u squared. So dt is negative 2 du. Negative 2u du. So this gives us, well, the bounds are going to become, well, at t equals 1, we have, when u equals 1, we have t equals 0. And when at u equals 0, we have t equals 1. And now we have 1 over negative 2u times, so u over square root of t. The u's cancel out. Then we have our dt here. So we have negative. Well, notice that this is from 1 to 0. The negative we can use to flip this from 0 to 1. 1 over square root of t dt. So this now becomes 1 over 2. The integral of 1 over square root of t, well, that's going to become 2 square root of t. And this is all from 0 to 1. So we have the square root of 1 minus the square root of 0, which is 1. So we have, from before, we had 1/2 plus I1. So our integral is now 1/2 plus 1, since I1 is equal to 1. So we have 3 over 2 as our answer.